Hello everyone. Today I want to share my views on international politics. In international politics, I want to share my views on some facts about international organization. Okay, of UNO. Okay, but as you all know that in the previous video, I have a discussion on UNO of some facts. Okay, and in this video, I want to share my views on some principal organs of the United Nations and the previous Secretary General of the United Nations organization. But before starting the topic, I want to share that if you are the first viewer of my channel, then please subscribe my channel. Okay, so starting the topic, principal organs of the United Nations. Okay. So there are 6 principal organs of the United Nations: the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Secretariat, the International Court of Justice. Okay, and the 6th main organ or 6th principal organ, Trusteeship Council, is suspended now. Okay, and it is suspended its operation in 1994 and it is no longer active now. Okay, that are some few important points, that how many type of principal organs of United Nations and when did the Trusteeship Council is suspended now. Okay, as you all know that Trusteeship Council is suspended its operation in 1994. That are the some important points in this topic. Okay, but there is a brief description of UN main organs that are given below. Number 1, the General Assembly. The General Assembly is the primarily deliberated and the policy making arm of the UN, at which all 193 member states are represented. So here the question has arisen that how many member states are represented in General Assembly. 193 member states are represented in General Assembly, and main thing is that General Assembly is the main part of the UNO and it is the policy making arm of the UNO. Okay, number 2, it meets annually in September. When did it meets and to which matter? Okay, it meets annually in September to debate pressing issues. Which type of issues? Which type of decisions? Which type of recommendations? Okay, decisions and recommendation on important question of peace and security, of economic and social development, of the protection of human rights and the codification of international law, and the last one is admission of new member states. It's the main topic. Okay, name the issues for which the General Assembly meet annually in September. So issues are peace and security, economic and social development, protection of human rights, codification of international law, and the admission of new member states. And the next point is so very important, that who approves the UN budget and financial assessment of member state. So General Assembly approves the UN budget and financial assessment of member state. And the main question is like that, who takes the decision? Who takes the decision, and how which type of majority is to be taken to decide? Okay, some decisions require a 2/3 majority. 2/3 majority is required to take a decision, and while other are decided by simple majority. Some decisions are like that, which are taken by simple majority. Some decisions are taken by 2/3 majority of the member states. Okay, so note, all the principal organs were established in 1945. This question is very important, that when did all the principal organs established? In 1945. Okay, now the next point, when the General Assembly each year elect a General Assembly President to serve a 1-year term of office. Okay, यानी कि 1-year term of office के लिए every year, each year, General Assembly President is elected. Okay, number 2, Security Council. The Security Council has primary responsibility under the UN Charter for the maintenance of international peace and security. Okay, it's the duty of Security Council to maintain the international peace and security. The other question is, how many members are there in Security Council? There are 15 members, 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent members. The permanent members are China, Russian Federation, UK, US and France. And the other question is who elected the non-permanent 10 members. Okay, so General Assembly elected the 10 permanent members for 2-year term. Okay, the name is Belgium, Dominican Republic, Estonia, Germany, Indonesia, Niger, Saint Vincent, the Grenadines, South Africa and Tunisia. Now this topic is very important topic, so please listen carefully. And if you are the first viewer of my channel, then please subscribe my channel and like my video. Okay, now the procedure of election, how the non-permanent member is elected. Number 1, in accordance with Article 23 of Charter, as amended by an amendment dated 17 December 1963, Resolution 1991A-18, which came into force on 31st August 1965, the General Assembly increased the number of permanent members of the Security Council from 6 to 10. It means that when the this procedure is started, the number of non-permanent member is 6, but when this came into force, amendment came into force, it means then when it is applied, then the number of non-permanent member increase and it become 10. And when did this amendment exist? 17 December 1963, of which resolution 1991A-18. Okay, and at which article? Article 23. Okay, and when it came into force? 31st August 1965. Okay, number B, in accordance with Rule 142 of the Rules of Procedure, the General Assembly elect each year 5 non-permanent members of Security Council. In the Rule of 142, it's the procedure that General Assembly elect each year 5 non-permanent members. हर साल 5 non-permanent member elect करेगी General Assembly. Okay. Now the next the C part is at its 18th session in 1963, the Assembly decided that the non-permanent member of Council should be elected according to following pattern, Resolution 1991A-18. So before discussing this topic, this point, I want to share that this topic is very important topic. Okay, and there have arisen many type of questions, so please listen carefully. Okay, in the 18th session in 1963, okay, non-permanent members का इलेक्शन पैटर्न डिसाइड किया गया. ओके, under the resolution 1991A-18, that the pattern should be the election pattern should be under the resolution 1991A-18. Okay, number 1, 5 from African and Asian states, 1 from Eastern European state, 2 from Latin American state, 2 from Western European and other states, like that. Number D, at the 61st session, the General Assembly elected 5 non-permanent members of the Security Council. 61 सेशन में जनरल असेंबली ने 5 नॉन परमानेंट मेंबर्स इलेक्ट किए. एट प्रेजेंट काउंसिल इज कंपोज्ड ऑफ 15 मेंबर स्टेट. सो काउंसिल किस तरह से बनाएगी? 15 मेंबर स्टेट्स के द्वारा बनाई गई. ओके, इट मीन्स दैट देर आर 15 मेंबर स्टेट्स आर देयर. ओके, या मेंबर्स आर देयर. E, as stipulated in Rule 144 of Rule of Procedure. Under the Rule of 144, what's the rule? A retiring member is not eligible for immediate election. The retiring member is not have eligibility to immediate re-election. Okay, in accordance with Rule 92 of Rules of Procedure, the election is held by secret ballot paper. So the rule is under the Rule of 92. The procedure is that election is held by secret ballot paper and there is no nomination. Nomination नहीं होगा और secret ballot paper के द्वारा election होगा. And number F, under Rule 83 of the Rules of Procedure, the non-permanent member of the Security Council are elected by the 2/3 majority. So non-permanent member 2/3 majority के द्वारा चुने जाएंगे under the Rule of 83. The next point is it is the procedure of election of non-permanent member, and the next point is The Security Council investigates act of aggression and other threats to peace whenever possible. It attempts to settle dispute through peaceful means, but it has the authority to impose sanction and authorize the use of force. Here, the Security Council has a responsibility to investigate act of aggression. If there is any type of aggression in anywhere, it's a duty of Security Council to investigate which type of aggression is that, which type of threat is that, which to maintain the peace. Okay. And if there is a dispute between the two countries in peaceful manner, it's a duty of Security Council to solve this matter. Okay. And to this the Security Council has a power to authorize the use of force. Okay. Number D, 9 votes, including the votes of 5 permanent members, are required for the Council to issue a decision. The Security Council has a right to take a decision, but the involvement of 5 permanent members are there also. Okay. And the UN Charter obligates all member states to comply with member states. Okay. This is the procedure of Security Council. So Security Council is so the procedure of Security Council is finished now. Now the next topic is the Economic and Social Council. Okay. Number A. The Economic and Social Council, usually referred to as ECOSOC, provide a central forum for discussing the world economic, social and environmental changes and for formulating policy recommendation to address them. Okay, here the point is that the Economic and Social Council, referred to economic, ECOSOC. What is the full form of ECOSOC? It's a question has arisen here. So, what is the central forum of this UN organ? What is the central idea of this central forum or central idea of this organ? Okay. What is the main point of this organ? Okay, like the world economic, social and environmental changes and for formulating policy recommendation to address them. Okay, these are some issues or these are some points for which this UN organ has to work. Okay. B. It coordinates about 70% of UN human and financial resources. 70% human and financial resources को कोऑर्डिनेट करती है, इंक्लूडिंग दोज ऑफ 15 स्पेशलाइज्ड एजेंसीज हैं, 8 फंक्शनल कमीशंस हैं, 5 रीजनल कमीशंस हैं अंडर इट्स जुरिसडिक्शन. ओके. नंबर सी. ECOSOC इज कंप्रोमाइज्ड ऑफ 54 UN member states. How many members, UN members, are there in ECOSOC? 54 UN members, which are elected by General Assembly. And how 54 UN members are elected? They are elected by General Assembly. Okay. To serve overlapping 3-year terms. 3-year terms, 3 साल के लिए. Seats are allocated among 5 regions in order to ensure inequitable geographical representation. Okay. पूरे geographical representation को 5 regions में seats, 5 regions से seats को allocate किया जाता है. It's the ECOSOC. It means it is the Economic and Social Council. There are 54 UN members are there. And they are elected by the General Assembly. Number 4, the Secretariat. The Secretariat is UN administrative arm. It is the main part of the UNO. Okay, and the Secretariat is the UN administrative arm comprised of civil servant responsible for carrying out of day-to-day operation of organization. So it is a main part of the UNO, UN administrative arm. Okay, and it is comprised by civil servants. Okay. Number B. Led by the Secretary General, the Secretariat collects and analyze data. What is the duty of Secretary General? To analyze and collect data, conduct research as a wide range of economic and social issues, to raise the power of economic and social issues, maintain the facility used by other UN organs, provide interpret services, translate documents into UN official language. So it is the duty of Secretary General to collect and analyze data, to conduct research on wide range of economic and social issues. Number second, maintain the facilities used by UN organ. These are some main points. Number C, the Secretary General is appointed by General Assembly on the recommendation of Security Council for 5 years. Okay. सेक्रेटरी जनरल जनरल असेंबली के द्वारा चुना जाता है सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल की रिकमेंडेशन पर 5 साल के लिए. ओके. एंड डी पार्ट इज इन एडिशन टू मीडिएटिंग international dispute and coordinating peacekeeping activities. The Secretary General serves as the public face of UN as a top principal spokesman for its policy initiatives. Okay. What is the duty of Secretary General of General Assembly? To mediate international disputes. If there is a international dispute, so to solve the matter, it's the duty of Secretary General. And to public, it is the public face of UN and act as a principal spokesperson for its policy initiative. So here the question has arisen: who is the principal spokesman for its policy initiative? Secretary General of this General Assembly. Okay, sorry, Secretary General of the Secretariat. Okay, like that. Number 5, the International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice, it is known as the World Court. And it is the UN principal judicial organ. It is located in the Peace Palace in The Hague, a city in the Netherlands, making it only of the UN principal organ that is not based in New York City. Okay, so International Court of Justice is the world court. Okay, and it is the UN principal judicial organ. Okay, and its headquarters is in The Hague, a city in the Netherlands. Okay, so it is the main UN principal organ. And number B, what's its main working? The court adjudicates interstate disputes in contentious cases. Contentious cases means if there is a dispute between the two parties or two countries. So it's the duty of International Court of Justice to maintain the peace between the two countries, or to solve the matter of two countries, at which matter of like that. Okay, and to maintain the peace in international law and advisory opinion on question of law. If there is a question of law, okay, then it's the duty of court to maintain the peace on that matter, referred to by authorized UN organ. Okay. Number C, the court is comprised of 15 judges. So court is comprised of 15 judges. Okay, it means that there are 15 judges in the International Court of Justice, and which is elected by General Assembly and the Security Council to serve 9-year term. Okay, 15 जजेस होते हैं जनरल असेंबली के द्वारा इलेक्ट किए जाते हैं, और सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल के लिए वो 9 साल के लिए 9 ईयर के लिए काम करते हैं. ओके, एंड नंबर डी, टू नो जजेस फ्रॉम द सेम जुरिडिक्शन may serve simultaneously. Okay, seats are informally apportioned geographically to ensure that judges from all of the world main legal system are represented of the court. सेम जुरिडिक्शन के जजेस नहीं होने चाहिए, जो अलग अलग डिफरेंट जोग्राफिकली जो है इलेक्ट किए जाते हैं. ओके, to maintain the peace and security. Okay, now it's the International Court of Justice. Okay, so there are 15 judges in the International Court of Justice, and it is elected by General Assembly, and these 15 judges are served 9 years under the Security Council. Okay, and its headquarters is in The Hague. Okay, so it is the World Court also. Number 6, the Trusteeship Council. The Trusteeship Council was established to oversee the 11 trust territories. Trust territories established under the UN Charter. These include former colonies previously administered under mandates issued by the League of Nations, as well as territories seized from nations that were defeated in the World War II. So there are seven in the trusteeship council, seven trust territories. It means that former colonies previously administered under mandate issue, ऐसी colonies that are under in the League of Nations, or which is seized by the some nations in the World War II, and it is suspended. It is suspended its operation in 1994, as I have discussed earlier, when Palau, the last remaining trust territory, gained its independence. Should the need arise, okay, it's the name of last remaining trust territory, Palau, P-A-L-A-U. Okay, and the request of the majority of its member, the member of General Assembly or member of Security Council, when there is a need to take the some operations, then with the request and with the request of majority of its member, okay, the member of General Assembly or member of the Security Council has decided to resume some operations of this council, and otherwise this council is suspended its operation in 1994, and the last remaining trust territory is Palau, P-A-L-A-U. So there is a question has arisen, which is the last remaining trust territory is Palau, P-A-L-A-U. Okay, so here the principal organs of the UNO has explained, and the topic is closed now. So please like my video, share my video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.